At one of the churches I served, a woman asked to meet with me. She felt that God was calling her to ministry, to ordination, to be a pastor, and she was panicked. She immediately jumped from the experience of God's nudge to full-fledged ministry, and to her that meant she'd have to preach in front of a lot of people. She'd have to deal with running a church. She'd have to explain to her daughter why weekends were no longer available for camping trips. She'd have to tell her husband that starting a whole new career meant that she'd have student loans, and once in the ministry, she'd have a significant pay cut. She had reason to panic. I met with her and shared with her my journey into ministry. And the takeaway from my story is that it doesn't happen overnight. Step by step, one after another, we get to where we're going. And along the way, God is preparing our hearts, minds, lives, and families so that when the time comes, we are equipped to do what God has invited us to do. I think the saints must have known that journey. Gracie Morbitzer, our guest artist this weekend, has created icons of traditional saints in a very modern way. Her goal was to portray the saints to be more like us, because they were. If you're like me, you can identify many people in your life that have exhibited courage in the face of difficulty, or faith in times of challenge, commitment to ideas and values that were countercultural. And that courage, faith, and commitment was full of generosity, kindness, and love, instead of anger, judgment, and aggression. People of faith are called to all of that. What we do matters less than how we do it. Paul writes in Romans some advice, not on what to do to become a saint, but how to be a disciple. And that is the first step to becoming a modern saint. I hope you'll join me on Saturday for a very special concert and art show featuring Gracie Morbitzer's work, and again on Sunday for a very special 9 a.m. service remembering our beloved saints. And at 11 a.m., we'll be reflecting on Gracie's ideas and artwork. It's a good weekend, and I hope to see you then.